That is what I normally do, isn't it? Okay, people, let's see what's happening today. Praise be to God and glory to bring us here today. Let's see what we got in the markets today, people. What are we expecting? Good morning, London people, UK people. Hopefully today shall go good. What's everybody been up to? How's your week end been? What did I do this weekend? Went to church, did Muay Thai class, relaxed. Yeah, that's all I did. I had a chilled one this week, not too much. Just relaxed a bit. Okay, so let's look at gold. So on the daily, so as we can see, last week we did dive into this area. So there's today, that was Friday, Thursday. So it dived in on Wednesday. Kind of sat, wasn't too. Is that double bottom? No, it's not double bottom. It came back out on Friday, all right? Now, I guess you could call this like a type of retest. It broke out of my structure. Whether my structure is correct or not is another question. Because you could, if you brought it to there, would that make more sense? Let's have a look. Not to me, really, but possibly it would make sense for this candle here. I'll leave it like that for now anyway. It makes sense for this wick here as well, actually. Okay, cool. Maybe I misdrawn it. So let's see what happens. As we can see, if we go by how it is now, then it came, it retested, it didn't leave its body outside of the area, the consolidation zone. So that's now become a resistance area. Today's candle so far has become a bearish candle, meaning it's going downwards. And we need to see what we're going to do with that, how we're going to play with that. As we can see, it's broke through. It's give us a retest. So ideally, the end of today will give us a bearish candle, which will approve a sell signal. All right. What does the what do you say? Okay. Okay, get rid of those for now. So then we move down to the 4 hour. What's the 4 hour saying? Don't believe those should be there on the 4 hour. Hi, viewer. Hope you're good. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feeling today. See you watching. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to talk about. Otherwise, I'm just going to ramble and do what I Today I'm just going to be going through the gold and the GBP JPY. I'm trying to get back into a bit of currency pairs as I haven't done them in a while, and I know a lot of forex traders, especially new ones, tend to go for those stuff. Please forgive me if you can hear my outside bikes, animals, and a lot of insects like crickets and stuff. So yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, on the 4 hour, so we was going down a downtrend. As you can see, the candles have broken out. Had two strong candles, a hammer, strong candle with no wick, which is crazy because when you have no wick, normally means it's going to push again. However, you then got a doji and then a big bear, well, not a big bear candle, but a bear candle with a wick at the bottom and a higher one at the top. So by my idea of this, I'm going to proceed to think that it's going to continue going down. However, this candle has 50 minutes left. So 3 of the 4 hours have finished in this candle. Let's see what happens going forward. Do I need to leave any areas available here? So I guess we could mark out this wicked area here that we're looking at. I'm trying not to draw too many boxes because then it just gets confusing and I don't like that. Okay. That explains why these two broke and finished and end in this place. So as you can see, one candle finished above and one candle started below. That's kind of the crossover back into this channel here. So as we're going through this channel, we want to break out to the lower side, I would say, which would then create the extra push for the downtrend. One thing I'll look at, it's kind of the trajectory of it that it's going. I love the fact that I have watchers, but they don't comment. Guys, you can comment. There's no problem with commenting. Let me know that you're here. Let me know who you are. You could be someone that I know. Don't hide. Speak up. Talk. Let me know what's happening. Let me know what you want to see. Even if you're not someone that I know, it's cool. Forgive me if I go silent. I'm just looking at the market, seeing what I can see, so I can tell you guys. There's no point me speaking and not being able to tell you anything. It's very busy today. I'm not sure why. It's not normally this busy. Might have to start getting myself an office to work from. I was thinking of doing that anyway, to be fair, but okay, so we've got 45 minutes until 7 o'clock. Yep. Okay, so as you can see, a lot of wicks doji pushed down. Okay, so there's a little bit of a fight going on here. It doesn't really want to go pushing in up again. However, not much yet. It's been broken, which is good, which means it's definitely bearish. It's on the way back down. So then I guess the next trend on the movement, we now have 2 trend lines. It's going to be a choice between the 2, and that's where we need to see whether it's going to push up or down. The funny thing with this is that it's also in this channel as well, going across horizontally. That is horizontal. Yeah, horizontally. Vertically is upwards. Yeah. So we have 3 different things that will create a resistance or a support area for this thing. moving down to 23-minute now. You guys aren't. Some of you guys may not be able to see this if you don't have a paid TradingView account. You can only go for the normal ones. Because I have a paid one, I can see the intervals that I like, whatever number I want to see. Seeing this very strong bearish candle, it's very good. That tells you that you've got a strong push. There's a lot of weight in the market. You could then technically look for a sell opportunity from here to push down. For those of you who like to scalp, move on to the 15-minute. Okay, so do we have a support area there? I'll thin it out because it's not a major one for me that I want to be taking into consideration right now. I don't want to be drawing too many lines. Have we got any news coming? What's the news? Gold slips as fresh US-Iran strikes boost oil. Fed rate hike bets way. Okay. Hours ago, gold slips at fresh US-Iran strike boost oil. Same thing again. Okay, cool. So as you can see, the current market is pushing back up. This could be a liquidation move. So be careful if you are placing trades. Remember, we are session. So this is a great time to just watch the market, understand how it's moving, be silent and just be at peace with it. This isn't a time for rushing. It's just a watching time. And within the next hour or two, we will hopefully like to place a trade if we see something that happens. But at the minute, we're just doing our analysis, understanding what the market wants to do, understanding kind of where it needs to go. And the opportunities that may arise, basically, I guess, trying to find the right words. Okay. So forgive me if I'm a bit silent. This is just market watching time, not necessarily doing anything, just watching, seeing how the market's reacting to certain levels, seeing how strong these levels are and how they play out, whether the candles are respecting them or not. That is it. So don't overthink it at the minute. Just look, take it in. If you have other things that you want to do at the same time, do it. If you're not going to miss anything at the minute, I'm just analyzing. Leave comments, let me know. This would be a great time to go over stuff that you may or may not understand, and then we'll be able to, go through it pre-market session. Let's see what else we have here. Also, let me know if I'm missing anything. You guys may see something I'm not seeing. I'm only using my laptop at the minute. I need to buy another screen, and as much as I feel like I'm doing okay, it's limiting me, and I'm not used to just having one screen. So I don't know. I'm planning to get another screen. I am planning. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. I'm used to having more screens, and I've just got the laptop in it. I'm not saying that I can't trade without it, but for me, it just doesn't seem as good. My trading seems to be off without it. So I think I am going to get another monitor. Okay, so going down to the 5-minute time frame, this is where the scalpers might want to step in. Excuse me. Look at that. So now you have a touch point if it does decide to go back up. However, look at this. You had a big wick. There's wicks at the bottom, wicks at the bottom, wicks at the bottom, and then a strong push up. this is where you guys can decide what you want to do. As you can see, there's quite a lot of wicks in this area here, so be careful. But these are the kind of moves you want to be looking for: big wicks and then opposite direction. This is called an engulfing candle because it engulfs the previous candle. With this case, it actually engulfs the previous two candles. So it's quite a strong candle. But yeah, like I said, we're just watching the charts at the minute, seeing what's happening. Give me 2 seconds. Who's watching football? Who's been watching the games? I haven't. People think I'm weird. I don't like to watch football. I'll watch it like if my friends are going to watch it, I'll go just to kind of spend time with them, but I don't really, it's never been my thing. I don't know why, but yeah, I've never found it interesting for my lifestyle. I'd rather F1. However, I don't keep up to date with it. I watch it as and when I can. What do I like? It's a good question, actually. It's actually a good question, and I think I need to probably start making some time for myself in terms of watching something and keeping up with it, because I don't think there's actually one thing that I actually stick to and enjoy that is a team-based thing. Like let's say a sport, then I don't think I actually have a sport that I genuinely sit down and watch wholeheartedly every single time it comes on. Is that a bad thing? I don't really know, but that's just me, I guess. That's me. I don't know. That's kind of thrown me off, actually. I don't know. I think F1's probably the closest thing, but even then, I don't really like have a team. I just like watching it because I like cars. I like the fact that they do the aerodynamics of the cars. They're always updating them. There's always something new. I love how they explain the new features. There's actually a channel on Instagram that every time someone makes a team make a new like update to their car, they have like this battle between the teams, like three people saying, "Oh, how have you done this? It's against the law." And then they're like, "No, it's not against the law. We just bent the rules a little bit because you didn't catch up on it." And it's really good. They explain it with technical terms, and I love it. It's just good. I like physics, so that's possibly why. But yeah, I'm rambling. Let me get back to the trading stuff. Got a big push down now. That's good. Okay, look at this now. So as we can see, I didn't want to show you guys this, but you know what? I'm giving you all my team. So enjoy it. For those of you who actually watch this, here you go. For those that don't, you're losing out. Okay, cool. So this is what's happening on the 60-minute periods within it. So this, you wait for that confirmation. No, you don't just push. Like we all know, indicators are not live. They work on the period of, they are live, but they work on averages. That's the word. They work on the averages, and that's why you can't necessarily say, okay, I'm going to just go by this and ignore what's happening on the chart. You need to understand what's happening on the chart as well. For the two people that are watching right now, yes, only two people, look at the MACDs. This is some stuff that you probably won't find anywhere else. This is my own thing. I didn't want to release it, but I'm doing it. So this is 60-minute charts. This is what you would see, but we're on the 5-minute. This is one way of being able to look at two charts at once. The MACD of an hour on a 5-minute chart or on any other chart. The reason why I upped my numbers on the MACD is because I feel like the basic settings give a bit too much noise. It's constantly just up and down, up and down. I don't mind being in a trade. I think it's good for scalpers. If you're scalping, perfect. However, if you want to kind of go into a trade and ride it out for, let's say, like an hour or two, maybe even 3, this is kind of your sweet spot. Because you're not, for me, I kind of rely on my MACD to a degree. So even though I may jump into the trade and the market's going up and down, up and down, up and down, as long as these don't cross each other, I know I'm not too far off a good trade. And I know as long as I do my trailing stop loss, so like here, let's say I got in here. This isn't a really good example, but we're coming to the end of this, so I probably wouldn't have placed a trade anyway. In the trade, let's say I got in here, for example, up, down, up, and then down. So that's my new low, right? It's my higher low. So then you'd place your stop loss here, goes up, and then obviously in this occasion it's gone down, but my stop loss is still in profit. So I've made money. Bad example, I know. Let me try and find a better one. So here's a good one. It's coming down. I wouldn't do this either because this is on a uptrend. So as much as it's closing, I don't go against the bigger trend. But if it was, it's coming down and you're catching all of this, as you can see. And then as it goes across and goes back up, you get the cross. Yes, forgive me. In fact, let me hide. I can hide certain things. What can I hide? Can I hide my drawings? Yes, perfect. Okay, so this is going to make it easier for you to look at. Here, so boom. I forgot I have to have them back. Rectangle, rectangle. It's only some of them. How many rectangles have I got? Hide my rectangles. Quick. Okay, cool. We're back. Crossed. Yeah. I don't like to stay in crossed unless I know that the trend is quite a big trend and it's just fluctuating. So let's say here and here. Look at that. So we got in here and we go for a long. Your stop loss, that's your full trade. That's your highest point within the trade, right? So you most likely wouldn't take the highest point of the trade. Very uncommon for people to know exactly the highest point. If you do, you're lucky and God bless you. If you don't worry, you like the rest. But that's the most you could have got out of that trade. And that's good. That's really good. 56 is not bad. It's 33 pips. Okay. Now, I don't know anybody who can predict that better than that, like exactly that. But 33 pips is good. Even if you was to make 10 pips, 10 pips is good with the right lot size. Look at the ratio. That's 1.1 to 1.5. So for every pound you lose, you make £1.51 back. That's not bad. It's not bad. You're making an extra 51 pence every time. So in a law of averages, you make 50 pence every single time, even if you only hit a 50% win rate. Yep. Let's go back, see another one. I'm trying not to look at these ones because it's going against. I said to you, don't go against. Oh, did I just see one there? Okay, here's a quick one. It's open. It's just opening. Opens here, closes. So you would have caught that. Boom, straight in. What a great trade. You can't lose there. Great trade. Even if you let it ride out a little bit, come back up, boom, you can catch that. Good trade. This is kind of how I like to trade. It's good for scalping, great for scalping. Look, here you go. Stop moving mouse. Sorry, I've got a Logic mouse and it likes to keep scrolling. It's got free will mode. Probably should turn it off. Here you go, down. to the end. You can't beat this. Sorry, I'm getting excited. You can't beat this, bro. You cannot beat this. There's the jump. Okay, boom. Top to bottom. Now we know it doesn't always work, but come on, are you really gonna complain? Up, down, like seriously? Anyways, wasting time. Let me check what's happening on GBP where we are. Okay, so it's pushing. It's pushing. It's getting a bit of wick. Anyone tell me what they think's gonna happen? Give me some talk. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you understand of the market so far. If you're new to trading, feel free to go to my link tree. I think it's my link tree it goes to. So if you go to www.automarkets.co.uk, that'll take you to my link tree and it'll have everything of mine there. So whether you want to open a new broker account with IC Markets, they're quite good. They work worldwide and they also have very low spreads, which is what they charge you on your fees in between trades. They're quite good. I've always used them from the start. Luckily, I found them from the start. Some people actually have to find brokers, and a lot of them are bad. They move the market, they manipulate the market, whereas IC markets give you the raw spread of what you should be seeing, and that's the perfect. That's what you call it, ECN broker, which is really good. That's what you want. That's exactly what you want. So you can get there. They'll give you preferential rates because of me and my link. And that is also how you will help me as well. When you top up your account, all of the money will go to you. However, for every trade that you do, because you're trading, they will basically give me a commission. Doesn't take out of any of your trade, doesn't make your trade any harder to trade. They give me a commission as a thanks for bringing people to their platform and spending money on their platform. Now, as much as you will be winning, they still like to pay and whatever not. Whether you win or lose, yes, I do get paid. I'm not going to lie to you. However, me getting paid doesn't take away the fact of whether you win or not. It doesn't make it any harder for you. It just benefits me as the person who signed you up. There's also TradingView, so a link to this one will get you a discount as well, so you can buy a premium profile, and then you'll be able to pick any time frame like me. So I can pick something random like the 46 minute, the 11 minute, 21 minute, whatever I want, I can get it just like that. It's that simple. The 9 minute, the 8 minute, what do you want? I like the 9. What was happening on the 9 there? Okay, cool. So yeah, anything you want, and that's the greatest. One of the great things about this, you can also do. Oh, I haven't set it up on this yet, but I'll show you just for the sake of it. You can also do double shots. Look at that. So you can have 9 minute there, 20 minute here. Look at that. So you can see 2 different time frames at the same time. That's one of the good things about actually having a paid account for TradingView. You can trade within TradingView. So if let's say you went for IC markets, you put your money in an account, then you add your IC markets account here, and you can trade live on the system. I can do it, but I'm not going to show you because I don't want my credentials on the screen. Maybe what I'll do next time is log in prior and then show you what it can do with like a demo account, so you can't see my actual account details. But yeah, that's kind of the good thing about TradingView. I'm going to put that back because I don't necessarily use that for that one. That's my watch list I want to get rid of. You can have multiple watch lists as well. So I have an Alpha Capital one for my prop firm. I have IC Markets for the exact thing. There you go. Hi, viewer. Leave a comment, a like, share with your friends, please. Let me know what you want to talk about. Just analyzing pre-market session. I was just talking about TradingView, saying how good it is in terms of when you buy a subscription. Here is what we're looking at. Oh, what time frame was we on now? Was it 23 minute? It wasn't, was it? What time frame was it? I can't remember. It was 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That was it. Here we go. So for the two people watching, let me know how. Leave a comment. Let me know what's going on. I want to know what kind of people I have watching the videos, so I know what kind of content to put out at the minute. Because I currently don't know any of you because I'm just starting this out. So support me, help me out. Let me know what you want. Whether you're a pagan or not, I'm still happy for you to view my stuff. Every watch hour helps, so keep doing it. I'm going to go to DBP JPY, see what's happening over there. I just don't want to miss anything before the market opens. So let's start on the daily and close that back. Okay, so in here, it's broken that trend. Ooh, what's happening here actually? Okay. So 1 touch point, 2 touch points, 3 touch points, and now it's decided to break out and go sideways in a consolidation mode. What have we had? Why there's consolidation? Let's have a look. Large manufacturers index. Okay, that's at 750. No, that was the first in July. Oh, sorry, it hasn't come up yet. Cool. What's this one? Real 1 week ahead. BOJ June quarter TACAN business survey to slow mid-east. Dented confidence slightly pushed up costs for many sectors. Sometimes I'll be reading this stuff and don't understand what I'll be reading. As much as it's in English, don't mean it's understandable. But the more you do read it, the better, I must say. So currently we're looking at a consolidation market on the daily. Doesn't mean that we don't have a nice market to flow along with on the lower time frames. There's still a lot to scalp on the lower time frames. Just for example, from the bottom of this to the top of here is that 313 pips? I think so, yeah. 313 pips. There we go. Close that for a second. Sorry, I just jumped so many time frames. I'm forgetting that I'm doing a video here and I need to do it for everybody. This is how I skip sometimes. Don't follow me. 4 hour time frame. Let's have a look. Let's close this. Let's remove these objects a minute. What time? Yeah. Okay. So we're in a consolidation area. As we can see, here are the kind of the pushes that we're looking at within the market. That's your high. Oh, that's a very low. I don't think we need that one just yet. Okay. And the end of that is okay. So we're looking at here because that's been covered. This one's been covered. So we're actually just looking at this one right here. This is the nearest and dearest of what we need for today. All lower intervals. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. And let me know if you are a trader already and how long you've been trading, please, and what you trade. That would be nice to know. I'm just analyzing the GBP JPY, which is the gold. Which is the British pound and the Japanese yen currencies against each other on the 4 hour time frame. I was just marking the highs and the lows. We also have another area here of which is going to be a resistance to the market if it continues to push up. I'm looking at, we know it's looking to go down, and this is where we continue to Watch it push forward on the 4 hour. Oh, I need to go and get a massage because Muay Thai is making me get a bit stiff. Okay, moving down to the 1 hour. Okay, okay. So we have a bit of a feeder gap here. Ooh, okay, now we're talking. I'm just watching the market. I just want to see how it reacts here. Oh, there's still 16 minutes. Okay, I'm not going to wait for that. Cool. I am going to wait for it, but I don't mean I'm just going to sit here staring at it like this. I want to see how this candle kind of reacts. It's been a very big push upwards, which is good. It's come into the channel. As you can see, the candle before it, this one, sorry, it had the momentum, but it respected the channel, so it didn't go into it. And then the next one has basically gone in, broke through, and pushed up. Now the question is, how is it going to end? Just because it has a big body now doesn't mean it will end the same. It could become a big wick, and that will tell us that the strength of the market isn't so strong. However, we won't know until the end of this hour, which is in the next 15 minutes and 46 seconds. So let's go down to the 23, the 15. Let's just see if we see anything. If you see anything, guys, let me know. If you want to talk or discuss anything, also let me know. I'm happy to give anybody and everybody some help on whatever I know. I'm someone who can always learn new things. And I think as a trader, you're always learning. I don't think that you ever be someone who's fully knowledgeable in the world. You might be good at what you do specifically, but I don't think you'll be the best going forward, or at everything that everybody else does. Like, say you couldn't be a scalper, ICT, and a long swing trader. You can't do all. It's very rare, but there's different types of traders, and it's best to just continue doing what you do, which is one simplified strategy. There's a saying that goes, I'm more scared of the guy who has mastered one kick 1,000 times than a person who has mastered a variation of different kicks once, because he hasn't mastered it if he's only done it once. If you've done it 1,000 times, you're going to know exactly what you're looking out for, what happens at this point, that point, and how it affects you. This is how you need to trade. You're going to take losses. You're going to have wins. You're going to have emotional roller coaster. This is where God comes into it. It gives you peace. It allows you to focus and understand the next steps. So as long as you have God with you, you stay focused, stay watching the charts, you'll be okay. That's one of the big helpers for me, because I know no matter what happens, it's just money at the end of the day. And it's not going to take over my life, my emotions. I keep my peace at bay. Whether I lose a grand, 10 grand, I'm still happy because I'm still here to trade another day. And that's why my stop loss is always there. When I try and revenge trade, which I used to do a lot, that's when I'll be blowing accounts. Don't do that anymore. So I'm good. I'm loving this push. I want to see what happens when the market opens though. Okay. I think what I'm going to do in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to shut down and then I'm going to come back possibly for London Open, see how I feel. it's nice to see a bit of activity in here. I have seen a few people pop in and out, and that's fine. I've just started, so I don't expect anyone to necessarily stay, but I'm here for the long run, and we'll build a community one way or another. I appreciate those of you who have stayed, who shared, those of you who enjoyed. Give it a like. Thank you for being a part of the community. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it. Please, it would help. Watch my shorts. My shorts give a lot of education. Those of you who are new to the channel, go and watch all my shorts. I have loads of shorts. I spent some time on doing shorts. So have a look at them. They give a lot of information. They help you trade. They help you to understand the mindset you need. There's beginners. Well, I don't know what the beginners Monday. Is it Monday? Might be Monday. There's oh my Jesus. Is it Psychology Tuesdays or Thursdays? I want to say there's Winners Wednesdays, but it's not Winners Wednesdays. I know it's not. There's a few. There's one for every day of the week, basically, apart from, I think, no, the Saturday and Sunday too. There's, yeah, the one for every day of the week. So whichever one you like, you can stick to it, that playlist, and run with it. But yeah, definitely do that. Let me look. I'm getting confused. Why do I not know what we have? Let's see. Playlist. So we got beginner basics. That's it. We have trading psychology. We got warning and awareness. TradingView tutorials. So anyone who wants to learn how to use TradingView, that's another one. We've got risk management. We've got technicals and strategy. And then we've got Prediction Sunday. Prediction Sunday tends to just be prediction of what the week ahead is going to be like. So that's one to watch out for. It's good to understand how to predict the market yourself so you can learn from it. But obviously, it's all going to be outdated stuff. So don't look at it for anything recent unless I put a new one out, basically. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I'm going to pause the video here. And when I come back, if I come back, well, when I next am live, please comment, leave a like, and share it. Let your people know that I'm online. I don't care. I'm out here, man. I'm out here. Let me know. But thank you, everybody. Take care.